Here's one for you. Can men and women ever truly be friends? My answer may shock some people. I say no. I mean, you could be friends with your sister, okay? Maybe that's an exception. And I do think that once you reach a certain age and you've had a certain relationship with a woman, yeah, it's possible. Late in life, yeah, you could feel a genuine friendship with a woman. But if you're a young man starting out, women are not your friend. She's not your friend for one simple reason. Women's destiny and the path that they have to unfold is so radically different from yours and mine. There's no real reason for men and women to be friends. Women have an agenda, and it's very tied to their biology. Whether or not she wants to be a mom, they are in many ways enslaved to that agenda and to that biology, obviously. But that by itself isn't the only reason. I tell young men all the time, you decide as soon as you can, as soon as possible, you figure out if the woman in your life is for fun or for family. But why ever she's in your life, it's important to realize neither of those two roles, whether you're having fun with her or whether you may want to start a family with her, neither of those two roles makes her your friend. Even husbands and wives, the friendship may come over time, but the task of raising a child is so difficult. The best you can really hope for on a day-to-day basis is that your motivation and her motivation is aligned and that you're not going to do anything to sabotage each other. Does that make you friends? Not really, because if certain things go wrong, it's very, very easy for people to end up in divorce. The divorce rates, I think, bear me out on this. Most people don't make it. The women in your life right now are not your friends. You don't want them to be your friend. They have something very important to teach you. And the sooner you figure out what each woman, and there's kind of a magic that's individual to each one, the sooner you figure out what that magic is and what she has to offer you in terms of your own development, the faster you will have the kind of relationships that really enrich your life. I know this because I've lived it. I had that experience. And it's valuable knowledge. My approach to dealing with women is the most practical of any that I've seen anybody talk about anywhere. It's your birthright to enjoy beautiful women. You want to do this in a certain way because, make no mistake, she is not your friend and she is a very, very dangerous creature. But that's why it's delicious. That's why it's worth it. What you don't want to be is the sucker at the poker table who doesn't understand that the women that you're dealing with have to be treated not like friends, but more like co-conspirators. Somebody you meet along the way and that you're going to have an experience with. In other videos, I talk about how to make that experience delightful for you, but also by making it delightful for her so that she enriches your life, giving you the kind of satisfaction that very, very few men get to enjoy with women. If you like this kind of topic and you think it's valuable, hit the subscribe button and then check out my Young Men's Mentoring for the 2020s. It's a $49 private group mentoring program where we talk about anything and everything that's on your mind and the kind of steps that you need to take to put together the kind of ass-kicking life that you want. Check it out. That's enough out of me. Now, go find your way.
For the last 25 years or more, young men have heard a lot of crazy advice. Almost none of it good, most of it harmful. The trend was always toward greater acceptance of effeminacy. Look around you. How's that working in your world? The simple fact is there are problems only men can solve. That means the world is waiting for you to step up and get your shit together. Your reward is a life of meaning and achievement beyond anything you currently imagine, including wealth, friendships, female attention, respect. There's no currency of greater value. I set off to explore the world when I was 24 years old, and I haven't been off the road since. I've been lucky. I'm a 4-time national champion. I studied medicine with a mentor in the forest of Central America and got hired at top hospitals like Cleveland Clinic. I went to sea with a mentor, built my own boat, and lived on the water for 5 years, all because of mentors. When I needed mechanical skills, I found a mentor. When I became a writer for a major publisher, I hired mentors, selling $40 million in under 3 years. Because mentors give you the ultimate edge, and you're gonna need it. If you're young, your biggest obstacles are confusion, distraction, and inexperience. Fortunately, there are solutions that give you power to move forward with clarity and focus. That's why you need to know about Young Men's Mentoring for the 2020s. Young Men's Mentoring for the 2020s is a one-on-one and group coaching mentorship where you and I and a couple of guys talk about things important to you. I even host live events at my Caribbean headquarters and my jungle hideout in Guatemala where I lived for 10 years to study ancient healing practices. Each week I have a story and a lesson to share, but you get priority to ask me anything. Could be about family, money, an idea you have for your life or business, women and the dangers of dealing with young women today. Each month you'll hear from an expert who will talk about the fast path to things like financial security, business development, so you can learn and earn from anywhere. This is the stage in your life where you choose whether you're going to be a man or continue on your path to slavery. If you're seeing this message, you can count yourself lucky, but only if you take action. You will not get a better opportunity in life than the one right in front of you right now today. Join Young Men's Mentoring for 1 month for just $49, and I'll see you on the inside.